Ay, ay, ay. My nose. Oh. Ow? Where did you even find a keyboard in this city to allow you to type that first?
Shh.
Shh.
We do not talk about this. I have some minions down
You have minions.
there.
I might have said something.
Ay,
Listen,
ay,
listen. Hey.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes to minions?
Yes.
Yes to minions. Okay. Well, I guess that's gonna be that then, huh? Ay, ay, ay. In that case. Let's just roll through the introductions and all that formalities and probably drink some more water because water's good.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take another cough drop.
I have a bag of cough drops and
Jeez, I never thought I'd feel cough drop envy.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. Welcome everybody to another episode of Big Squeak Inc. Interviews. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Today our lovely guest is Zora. Hello, Ow.
hi, it's me.
Our usual co-host is our usual co-host, Cloudy, across the table there.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, I am Big Derp. I mean, Saru.
Yeah?
Yeah, Big Derp, you know? Just Big Derp.
Can't believe it.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Koneko's already coming in firing shots in chat, huh? First culture is toxic, and so is Ow. Oh no,
I'm
jeez.
fine with being toxic as long as I'm first. That's fine with me.
Ay, ay, ay.
No, I'm first.
And thank you, Cutsy,
more
for
important.
the resubscription to 17 months to panic. So, yeah,
I'm not small today.
not
I'm
small
big.
today at all. Ow is big. Like, 600 feet tall big, you'd think? Oh. Ow is smashing buildings big. I hope none of the audience was in that building. Then again, we usually keep the audience in, like, what, the third building of the day?
Yeah, about that.
About...
Yeah, I might have told them.
Oi, who'd you tell to be in that first building, huh?
People who paid me.
Wait, people paid you to be smashed by Ow? Is that how this goes?
Yes.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll slide the money. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Wow. The PayPal play of the game. Wait a second. Ay, ay, ay. Either way, welcome everybody. Today we have Big Owl. Big. And, well, usual introductions aside, also, thank you for the 14 months to Hopefully, if anybody in the audience or in the chat has any questions throughout the interview, make sure to just throw them into chat and we will try to relay them to Ow when we can. In the meanwhile, people who think Ow is tall are tiny. Or Guano? They really giving you no mercy on this one, huh, Ow?
They all just so insistent that I'm tiny.
Yeah, you're literally towering over buildings. They're like, no, Ow small.
No, small.
No one believes I'm tall.
No
I'm
one
so
believes.
sad.
You know, we'll just have to, go later into the interview when you could just go planet size and bonk the planet for them. A few earthquakes might convince them, right? Ay.
I got it! You're spreading the small owl culture.
Oh no. See, they all just like, small owl. You're literally smashed a building. And they're just like, oh, so small, so cute. Ay. Well, in the meantime, to get this ball rolling, ow.
Ay.
Who are you?
I'm owl.
You're out. Alright, to actually ask the question, though, is there any introduction to who you are and what you do you'd like to give everybody? Who is Ow?
Yeah? I've never done anything like that, so I guess this is my first time. Hi, I'm Owl. I sing a game very badly. And I don't know. I think that's all I do, really. I just sing and then I make people laugh because I'm so bad at games.
I have seen some of your gaming, and I will say your reaction time's pretty good, especially with the pause button. Yeah?
Yeah. I've been trained. I've been trained with the sheer amount of horror games everyone keeps
Yeah.
throwing at
Frame
me.
1 of the jump scare, you managed to pause the game, right?
The Outlast, the Doctor. Were you there?
I think I was there for some of that. I lurked for various things, and I just never remember what they are at times. It's just like, yeah, I was managed to hit the pause button again. Power. Ay.
Pretty one jump scare speeder. I would win that.
You know, I'd believe that. That would be a very weird category of speedrun, but...
And just fastest scare.
So, no, it's the frame 1 pause. So if you get
Oh.
a pause on frame 2, you have to go to the next jump scare and keep playing the game,
I
right?
see. Yeah.
So if you pause it fast enough, you're just done.
Yeah.
Ay. Well, following up with that then, you did mention that you sing. What types of songs and whatnot do you cover, so on and so forth, or do you create your own songs?
Oh, I can't. I don't have musical talent. But I think I've covered almost every category aside from like. Oh, I did. Never mind. I did rap. Someone requested rap god. What else was there? I guess like death metal, like screaming, I can't do, but everything else I kind of did touched a little.
I'm just trying to imagine what Screamo Ow would sound like.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm trying to imagine death metal for a minute.
I mean, just listen to one of my Outlast gameplays, maybe.
Oh no. Ay. Oh jeez. All right. Well, to follow up some questions, next question I have that usually goes on about either if you have in-character stuff or if you just want to talk IRL yourself. What's your backstory, either as Ow the streamer or as the blue-haired cat kaiju monster that is destroying my city?
Oh, actually, I wasn't even planning to use a model for streaming because when I started out, it was because everyone, like all my friends were saying like, oh, I should stream. I think like they asked for like 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And then my real life friend was like, you should stream. I'm like, if this person who barely knows me says I should stream, you know what? I might as well just try it. So you'll stop asking.
Yeah.
And then like that's how I started streaming.
And then it stuck, huh?
I saw the model, right? The model, I think, yeah. So GD asked if I wanted like him to customize me a little like pancake gremlin, right? And I was like, oh yeah, if you're okay with that, right? And then
Gremlin.
he offered to like export it in like a VC face usable format for me.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was able to use a model now.
I see. Jeez. Oh, looks like Koneko has some opinions on that story.
Kaneko's one of the was like, you should try streaming, right, Kaneko.
Let's see.
There's
to
so
quote,
many people who asked.
Al refused to stream for her friends that she refuses the existence of, but would stream for friends of those non-existent friends. Huh. Ay. And I know I definitely see Koneko around your streams all the time.
Kaneko's
They're
there
kind
a
of
lot,
they're kind of the antagonist, aren't they? Like, yeah.
Kaneko's like definition of mod abuse. It's great.
Oh no. Ay. So, lots of people encourage you to stream. So eventually you finally, bit the bullet and tried. Fair enough. And the model was just kind of a thing that happened because a friend said, hey, you want this? All right. Now, there are a couple of other things before I dip into the actual questions, just because there's some things that pop up all the time when you're in part of the conversation or involved. So, question 1, and I'm just going to throw this out like this. Light mode?
Light mode.
Oh.
Light mode, huh?
Wait, what?
Just
Discord,
blinding
I use
everybody?
dark mode. Yeah.
Oh,
Discord, I use dark mode, right?
oh,
Because it's more comfortable for my eyes. But for Chrome and stuff, I use light mode, so it keeps me awake.
Ay.
Yeah.
Light torture to keep yourself awake, huh? The
No.
shining
and then
blindness.
Monkey. And then when people are like light mode, I was like, you know what? And I changed my Discord to light mode screenshot. I changed it back to dark mode and sent the screenshot to them.
Ay.
flashbang my eyes. Ah.
I would do that.
Oh, jeez, that is
You know what?
some degree of evil. Huh?
I'm tempted to go light mode real quick.
Oh no, cloudy. Okay,
Oh,
we got a
yes.
casualty. We got a casualty.
Oh, oh my God! They were lying. It was a flashbang.
Ay.
Hurts, right?
Oh my God! Why is this so bright?
I don't even know.
Oh, jeez. I would recommend the returning to dark or dim mode or something. Ah.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh my gosh. It's like I bought the world's most expensive flashlight. Oh my God.
Ay. Jeez, alright, well. Yeah, that's one of the things that pops up all the time as basically one of your titles at this point. Whenever you brought up in conversation, it's like, okay, small anime girl, or light mode, or frog?
Yeah.
Frog?
Frog?
Frog. Oh no, not the frog.
Ay.
I forgot how that frog even happened. Who mentioned? I don't remember.
I don't know the
I think
origin of it.
I think it was Connor.
Oh,
It's Connor, right?
probably actually. Let me dip through Ko's do live announcements and see your full title as far as Ko is concerned. Let's see.
Let me ask Connor. It was.
The future Kolo Live Frog of the Light. Yeah?
It changed again. What happened? Just upgraded to what?
The future Kolo Live Frog of the Light.
That's a title.
Yeah.
That is a title.
That is a wonderful title. Oh my God.
Ay. That is definitely a title and a half. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Of course, it's Ko's fault, just like how the Fulf is a duck because of the noises she makes. I see. So, probably...
Like, those sounds what Connor makes.
Ay.
It sounds like Donald Duck.
Oh, no, not Donald Duck. Ay. Alright. And one last one before I actually move into the questions. I see that they shout queen quite often when you pop up into
my
a chat.
God.
What are you the queen of?
So basically, it's one of these like the weird DMs I get.
Oh, no.
And then so this dude always goes like, princess, right? Hi, Shui. But instead of princess, he goes like princess with a W instead of an R. And I was just telling them how disgusting I felt, and they're like, oh my God. Okay, instead of princess, you be queen. And then like, it's just started from there.
Oh, that's
Like
the origin
everyone
of
else
that?
started just screaming queen, and then, like I think it just spread it and adopted.
Ay.
And everyone just starts calling me queen.
Yeah, because that's the other thing that pops up all the time when you pop up in chat. Like,
Yeah.
we're hanging out around co-stream, like, Owl pops up for a moment and just 3 people in chat
Monkey's
shouting,
just like,
queen!
And I go like,
Ay. Well, that's a lot more alarming of an origin story for that than I was
Yeah.
expecting. Gonna be honest, that is a... Ay.
But it's like one of those funny DM like stories I get to talk about because
Yeah,
of how stupid
fair
it
enough. Ay. Alright. Introductory silly questions aside, I'm gonna start asking about your experiences with streaming and being around communities like Ko's probably and various other things. So, question one. Are there any experiences with streaming, good or bad, that you'd like to bring up or talk about?
Actually, I was really thankful that I had like a ton of friends, especially like the streaming community and people who are already originally active on Twitch. Because when I first started out, a lot of them just hopped over or like just advertised me, and I was just like, what are these pings? So like it was really like I'm really thankful because like every time I start streaming, there's always like friends in the chat. I'm just like, wow, I have so many friends.
Friends.
I have so many friends, right? And then like the people I met while I was streaming, they're also really nice. Like I was really surprised how like nice the Twitch community was. I'm not sure what's the word I should use because they're like so supportive, right? Everyone's really nice on Twitch, and then like you do get those few that are just like, oh wow, your voice is so weird, or like I hate your voice
Oh,
and stuff, right?
jeez.
But like but like usually my mods just take them really quickly. I don't really notice it either sometimes until I look back, right? So yeah.
Well, it's good that
really
they
nice
can't dampen your
experience.
mood.
But like I'm also like okay with that because before I did Twitch, I like to sit around on Discord calls and listen to people, especially like karaoke. I like to listen to people sing, right?
Oh.
And like if they say hi, I say hi back, and then like you get like various reactions to my voice. There's some of them just like, oh my god, Lily Pichu, that's like really popular one. Lily Pichu, right? What else is there? Oh, is that a voice changer? That's also one, right? Or like some people just like that's. And there's also like the few that are just like, oh, I can't listen to your voice. I'm like, it's fine, just mute me.
Oh no.
So I was like kind of used to it.
Ay.
It's really nice. It's really nice.
Whole band of reactions there, huh?
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And one thing, going back to earlier part of that answer, a lot of the support that you're talking about is especially nice when you're starting off streaming, right? Because you didn't have to worry about basically anything regarding like getting to affiliate or anything, or the slow, monotonous grind of there maybe not even being people in stream or whatnot.
Speaking of that, I wasn't even aiming for affiliate when I started off. I was just like, yeah, if you want to watch me on Twitch, I guess I'll just open a Twitch channel that I haven't touched in like 3 years and play on Twitch. Because I did have my Twitch channel right before I started streaming. I streamed on it for this game called The Hanged Man. For my friends who wanted to watch me play, right?
Yeah.
And then the Discord screen share wasn't that good back then, right?
Fair enough.
I played it on like Twitch. I played Amnesia on YouTube for my friends also, right? So like that was like why I had a Twitch account, and like, you know the affiliate requirement for 50 followers?
Yep.
My friends already followed me on Twitch, so I was way past 50. So I was just like, oh, I guess I can apply for affiliate.
You just had to push the button.
I just streamed for 7 days and push the button, and then I guess it'll work.
And then we got into something after that, huh?
Yeah, I thought that the process for affiliate applying is gonna take longer, but
Nope.
it, like in a few hours it was just done. I was just like, wait, I wanted to tell my friends after it finished processing, but there was no processing time. And
yeah,
like,
there was none at all.
Snatched founder.
Ay. Oh, all the people sniping your founder badges, huh?
Yeah. And then those people who didn't get it, they're like, get partner so I can get founder. I'm like, that's kind of impossible for me. Especially with how terrible my schedule is.
Ay. The future holds plans. Ay. Founder badges are always a race for people. Oh,
yeah,
no.
Try to get yours, Saru. I know that for damn sure.
Listen, at the time I was, popping up for all y'all, the founder badges were like months gone.
Yeah, I think I was like a 2 days short.
Ay.
Yeah, I'm upset.
Yeah, the boba badges are really good.
Oh, boba.
Did you see them? The boba you do, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen the various
really
colors of
cute.
boba badge while lurking around. It's like, those are nice. Although, one thing I would like to bring up after affiliate, because it follows, of course, emotes had to exist, and you certainly did some art for those, huh?
Oh yeah. I definitely did.
Oh yeah, they are The blurst ones in particular are.
Smug was the first one. Do you want to hear the story behind my smug emo?
Oh yeah, shoot. What's the story behind it?
I fell asleep, right? And I
Uh-huh.
woke up and like, that smug image just like was in my mind. I was like, wait, and I ran out of bed. I grabbed a pencil and a post-it and I just sketched like that face down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, it was that for the day. And then I came back and I opened the stream and I was like, guys, you know, I just got this amazing like smug face in my mind this morning and I sketched it down. So I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna draw it out right now. She says it's an emo.
Yeah. That. So it literally came to you in a dream.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. It's still better art than I could do, but there's definitely an energy to it. Yeah. The sheer amount of smug in there.
You were visited by the smug.
Yeah.
It's also the disgust. I forgot where I put it.
Oh, geez, that one is. Let's see, what is this? This is your 10k bit reward.
Oh shoot. Oh yeah. I'm also like switching out emotes between like the bits and the sub emotes, so that like all of them can be used.
That certainly makes sense. I seem to recall you also got follower emotes at some point. You were
Oh yeah. I was
tossed
one of
onto
the
there.
first
You were one of the first.
beta testers.
Yeah, I know I waited forever for those, but they're definitely helpful to swap things around and make things usable.
Yeah. I made more emotes because of the follower emotes. Which is like the eye one you see here. There's a praise one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen the praise one be used in chants in your stream. Just like, you did it, Ao, you did it, you unpaused the game.
My friend told me that they loved my eye emote. That is right now their second most used emote. I was like, holy shit, that thing is new. You just joined my community. What happened?
They really liked the emote. That's what happened.
Shush, monkey. We did not talk about this.
Listen, the pause reaction time, monkey, it's there. We just gotta work on the unpause reaction time, right? Ay. So, moving on to next question on my list. Are there any communities you've been involved in or part of, either during your time streaming or prior to streaming, that you'd like to share your experiences about?
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah.
So, before I was allowed to use the internet, right?
Before the that's a dark time.
I loved to read, right?
Yep.
It was only during high school when I was allowed to use the internet like freely. I had a phone and everything, right?
Fair enough.
And I had like the actual Wi-Fi password for the house, right? They didn't tell me or my brother before that, right? Because we didn't really need it. And then so you know how my only entertainment was reading because we weren't allowed to game or anything like that, right? So I loved books, and then I learned the existence of online web novels or like light novel translations, right? And then so I started out there, right? And I met, do you know Toleno?
I'm aware of Toll. I don't know them directly, but I'm aware.
So I met Toll through the reading novel site because I was a translator too, right? Yeah.
Translator
and then Toll,
out.
yeah, I translated Japanese English, right? And then Toll left for like 3 years, and then came back, and then like Toll started streaming, right? And then Toll introduced me to like Kone, which right now Kone.
Yep.
I think Ashu I met also through Toll, right? Proxy I also met through Toll. So like most of the people I'm like kind of close to now I met through Toll, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And now Toll's back because Toll's gone for like a year, half a year, and then Toll's back now.
Vanishing for years on end. Oh no.
My sleeping schedule doesn't let me like sit in Toll's call anymore. But yeah, I like to say hi sometimes when I see them in the call.
Fair enough.
It's a job in Apex. Yeah, so we have like Proxy, we have Kone, we have Ashu, and I also said hi to Mrs. right?
Hmm.
You know Mrs. right? Mrs.
I don't think I recognize that name.
Oh, but so Mrs. is another one I met. I think I met Mrs. through Asher actually,
Hmm.
and then there's also Phoebe, right? They're just like streamer friends that I know,
Fair
right?
enough. Your social circle grew that way, huh? Ay, that's a
It's
lot
like
of
friends of
names.
friends.
Ah.
And there's also now there's Neko now, which I met through Kona.
Neko. Yep.
Neko.
Ay. Oh, you just met people doing originally translations for light novels from Japan, and it has all panned out and circled over to here, huh?
Yeah.
You know?
Somehow.
That's
I
not
don't
a
know
surprising
how.
connection, honestly, because, okay, how many people with the avatars they use are just in streaming circles here? Watch anime. Yeah. Yeah. So the fact that you're working on something that's a lot of Japanese media being brought over here, and then you get dragged into these circles, it kind of makes some fair sense.
Yeah.
Ay. Although, how many years ago was the working on that site and translating novels? Or light novels?
Let's see. How old am I? It's like 6 years. Holy shit.
It's been like 6 years? Ay.
Yeah.
So that sounds like it's at either before or right around the whole isekai blowing up for all the light novels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started out with the novels. The one that are getting popular was reincarnating into a dating sim as a villainess, and like that was one of them. It was like I
Oh.
translated one of them.
Oh, I think I've
started
read the
reading
manga
one of
for
them,
that
and I
one.
translated one of them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one
It was
that's fun.
super funny and cute sometimes, and depressing at other times. It's great.
Ay. Oh, you and your depression and all this media,
Oh
huh?
hell yeah.
Ay. Just pick up a book, and if it has depression, I was probably gonna want it, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let me know.
Yeah, you mean? Wait a second. Yes or no? No or yes? Yes.
Let me know.
Let you know. Okay, let you know. My brain was like, yes, but no. That's what I heard, and I was like, wait a second, that's not right.
Wait, excuse me? I'm not even allowed on Discord if I'm 12. No, I was like 14.
Ay. The future of evolving in questions. Do. So, next question I usually bring up, and it seems like we've kind of touched on it somewhat, with a lot of your friends being what convinced you to stream, but are there any inspirations or major influences with regards to streaming or with regards to either singing or the translation in the back? In the
If you
past.
talk about translations, it's just that I've been watching like Japanese. I have like CDs, right, from
Yeah.
China, and they're Japanese. So that's how I like started understanding Japanese, is because I just watched those, right, when I was a young age.
Fair enough.
And then the reason I started translating was because I want to read the novel, and the translation there was no translations for it, and I was like, you know what? I can do this. Then I started.
The screw it, I'll do it myself mentality.
Yeah, basically. As for singing, so aside from novel translation, my friend also invited me to like karaoke servers, right?
Oh,
and
karaoke.
then so I started singing there because like, they're like, oh, you should sing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, wow, you should sing some more. You sound great. I was like, what? As so when I started singing, I was like, I forgot how old. I think I was 7, and my dad wanted me to sing this song, and I was like, and I had to learn it because my dad wanted me to sing it. So he was the reason I started even singing.
Fair
Or
enough.
else I wouldn't have been singing. Yeah.
I know family has a big influence on the music people wind up doing.
Yeah, I did piano because my mom wanted me to play piano.
Hey.
Actually, ballet was my own choice. It was like,
Huh.
it was like so the school came to like my elementary school, and
Yeah.
they just auditioned like a ton of people without us knowing. I got in without me knowing. They're like, "You want to transfer?" I'm like, I didn't know it was transferred, by the way. I thought it was just lessons, a side time. And I got in, and I got in some more, and then I got transferred to the dance school from 4th grade to 8th grade. Yeah, and then I stopped after that because I didn't want to continue. I went to regular high school.
So, if I heard that correctly, the dance school just showed up at an elementary school, more or less, and recruited a bunch of elementary school, grade kids, and then nobody had any clue what was going on.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I was the only one that got in, so I was like on the bus alone.
Oh.
I was on the bus alone.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like 3 levels of sketchy right there. Another school pops in and is like, okay, we must find the dancers within this school.
We must find the chosen one.
Recruit them all, and then they're just come back with one person on the bus to transfer schools without them realizing.
It was like 1 hour, 30-minute bus ride from my house to the school over there. Yeah. It was a long ride. So my elementary schedule would just be regular classes, and I get driven over to the other school for a dance, and I get driven back, and I finish the rest of my classes. That was like my schedule.
It's a 1.5 hour drive, you said. So 3 hours on the bus every day you went there. 3 hours out of an elementary school's day, especially if it was going on during class, is a lot.
Yep. And then after I got into the other school, right? They started in 4th grade, so that was my 3rd grade schedule. 4th grade, the dance class hours was like an hour 30 minutes, right? When you get to like 6th, 7th, 8th grade, they upgrade to like 3-hour dance classes with like ballet. There's stretch. There's like yoga. There's a ton. There's also modern, but modern we went to Juilliard for that modern dance class.
Yeah, that is a lot of time, just like per day. As a teacher, sub-teacher, I look at, an ordinary work day and the ordinary elementary school day over here being, from like 7:30 to 2 o'clock or something? So probably like 7-ish hours. So you're describing like half of the day being on the bus between things in my brain for the school day. And it's like, that doesn't sound good for getting your lessons across. That's like...
It's okay, because most of the time that they took up was recess and the other dance class. So my elementary school also had like dance and flute and stuff, so I wasn't able to go to flute classes, but I was able to go to my other ballet classes.
Okay. That makes some sense, but I'm just still sitting here like, wow, that is a lot of time to take out of the middle of a school day or something. It's
okay, the main English and math are just like over with when we did, so.
Fair enough. Yeah, that just blows my mind from what I see. Oh, jeez. Well, before we move on to a free space for anybody to ask anything, one last question of mine in the streaming category and just general past experiences category. Is there anything, either within your power or outside your power, that you'd like to change looking back at your time over Twitch or anything, outside of that?
Change?
Yes.
I wish I'd chosen, like, a closer college. That's it.
Fair enough.
It's like a 6-hour train ride every day. Oh. I hate it.
Ow. I thought the 3 hours total was enough of a day chunk. 6 hours total is like...
6 hours?
Do you just live on the train?
Yeah, basically. I just like wake up at 6. Come home at like 11, 12.
Ow, please. Ow. Well, I can see why you'd want to change that, huh? Yay. Alright, well... Moving along into the next category. This is the free space. So first up, Cloudy, have you been holding on to any questions at this moment?
Yeah, actually, a
Yeah?
couple.
All right, we'll leave
Okay.
questions up to you for the
Uh,
second.
My throat just died for a minute. Sorry. The
Understandable.
cold is kicking in, and it's like I have to sing after this too.
Oh no, panic.
Fun. Panic, yeah. And hey, that goes along with my question. Uh, what inspired you to really do a lot of, singing and whatnot? I was gonna actually ask that.
Oh. Uh, I don't know. I just listen to a lot of Japanese songs and I just really like them because I started understanding Japanese, right? And I started understanding like the lyrics meaning. You know how I like depressing songs? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Depression, let's go.
I didn't really like my voice in the beginning, right? I thought it was annoying, but everyone liked it, and I tried it recording, and like when I listened to like the final mix, I was like, I don't sound that bad at all. And then now I started liking my voice more, which is
Good.
like a giant plus. So I'm gonna continue so I can keep liking my voice.
Okay. Well, that answered that actually. Wow, man, that was, wow. Just wow, that blew me away. Dang.
Confidence in one's voice is always a good thing to have.
I'm just like, yeah, that's something I don't have.
Oh no.
But yeah, I think that's while my brain tries to recuperate a little.
All right, so that covers the one you got immediately.
Yeah, the one immediately in
All
my
right,
head.
I'll cover 4 is in chat. Then we'll probably open the floor up to Owl for any questions. So, 4 has his usual 2 questions for the interviews. Question 1. If you were suddenly arrested for no reason and your face was flashed all over the news, what would your family and friends assume that you did?
All over the news.
Yeah.
That's actually like really. I need to think about this because my mom and dad know I'm lazy as hell and I am terrible with being with strangers, so they know I won't really do anything. I'm gonna assume they probably think that I accidentally got arrested for something I didn't do.
So the reaction is, no, that girl's too lazy to commit crime.
Yeah. She's like, she has no guts and she's so lazy. Why is she up there?
Crime takes effort. They don't do effort. What's... Ay. Oh, geez, that is a... that is an answer and a half, huh? Alright. Well, 4's other question, although he did make a comment about it earlier. If you were to appoint a president of the internet, who would it be and why? And the earlier comment from 4 was, 4 doesn't actually need to ask that question because clearly Ao is queen of the internet.
Oh my god. I was gonna say me. I hate that. I was gonna say me. And then I thought about it. I was like, maybe I shouldn't because it sounds like a lot of work. But at the same time, maybe I get money.
Ay. So 4 had that read from square one, huh? Here, let me just scroll up in chat and see how long ago that was. Yeah, that was a solid 20 minutes ago. 4 already had the answer to that question. Ow, queen of the internet. Ay. Well, Claudia, unless you've thought up a question in the time we've gone over.
Brain's just like,
Brain's still in deep think.
Brain's still in deep thought.
All right, in that case, ow. The floor is open to you. If there's any topics you'd like to bring up or questions you'd like to fire back and ask, let's go.
I've asked this before, but like, I'm curious, like, why do people watch my streams? I'm so curious. I'm so bad at like everything I do. I'm just like sitting there like, man, I wish I could game better.
Well,
it's actually good. I know horror games, you just like watching people get like scared because everyone's like sadist on Twitch, but like...
Oh yeah, there's definitely
like,
some sadists
what?
on Twitch.
'What? 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 'What Is it just for my bad gaming skills so you can rage at me? Is that why?
You know?
I don't know.
As far as, like, my own opinion, and hey, we got a Cohen chat. As far as my own opinion of all that, I certainly just think you're fun to be around. And there's definitely a lot of the cute factor, I imagine, where people do really like your voice, they like your reactions and all those mannerisms, and that may also lean into that sadism as well, where people want to get your panic and screams because cute voice. I'm not sure about that one, though. That's outside my own. That's someone else. Let's see. Koneko says the true answer is too heavy, so they'll just stick with ow noises.
I see.
Let's see. Carowin, it's not about how good or bad you are at playing games, it's about experiencing games with people such as yourself. So they are there for being with you and hanging out. Something like that, huh? The experience. Ay.
So big. I know, right?
Oh.
I know, right?
Big owl.
Yeah, I'll smash the buildings for you.
Ay.
Oh.
Oh, Koneko has another one. Dunno, haven't seen anyone else mash the pause button as swiftly as ow. No mercy on that front, huh?
You know, that could be a world record if it wanted.
Ay. Alright, well, that gets you a couple answers regarding why people watch you, it seems. Any other questions or thoughts you'd like to explore during conversation?
I'm curious. What do you talk about, for when you stream?
What do I talk about when I stream? So it varies. A lot of the time I just ramble on about absolutely jack diddly.
Oh my god.
Oi, that is not what I talk about, Koneko. I do not talk about, and I quote, getting eaten in the naughty way. That is no.
Dang.
When I do when I stream, I ramble on stuff about stuff, and then I forget it immediately. I was like, wait, what was I talking about again? And I just move on to another topic. Because, that's how unimportant the topic is.
Yeah, there's a lot of that same ramble energy when I'm doing stuff. Most of the time, I lean over towards one of a few topics. One being how screwed up schools are nowadays. Being a teacher, I sit around and it's like, okay, I'm not sure Ow's heard this one. So, Ow, true story. One of the kids in class, when I was teaching fractions as a substitute teacher, straight up said to my face something. You want to take a guess at something real quick? Just something so flippant that a student might say when trying to refuse learning math? I guarantee you it will not be worse than the truth.
Let's see. I want to quit school.
Not quite, but that's
okay.
close enough.
Close enough?
I'm a fraction of your legs, teach I. Koneko, please.
Or something like, I don't see the point of going to school, like that?
So, to quote, I don't need math. I'm gonna be a stripper.
Oh my god.
So, Koneko, with the auto-mod blocked timing one, is actually entirely correct.
Oh my god.
That,
Wait!
that is exactly it.
No.
So, stories like that from school, you've heard it from before, so yeah, okay, fair enough, Koneko. Ramblings like that are half of what I do. The other half of the ramblings are, like, I want to go high sci-fi or fantasy and just follow a thread, so I'll start talking about time travel and then the various systems and this, that, and the other thing, and I'll just spend an hour and a half rambling on about BS. And it's like, okay, well, if we time travel into the past, there's several ways we could do this. One, we change the timeline, and that's the only timeline, and that's the gets most paradoxes, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So I tend to go, like, high fiction or disappointing reality for my ramblings. Cloudy, what about yourself? What do you usually talk about? Oh, no. Weagle.
I don't know. I mean, look, I'll be honest. Like half the time, I'm just like rambling to myself. That's it. You know, like I'm just like I don't look. Do I expect? I just kind of like go like, I don't know. Just kind of say whatever's on my mind. That's it.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
I make weird noises or something. That's it.
All right, 4 evidently has a bit of a recall about my ramblings. So, I feel like more times than not, we'd start talking about cryptids, school, and conspiracy theory type things. Conspiracy theories, I can, talk way too much about.
Pull me into some of those sometimes.
All right, well, we can go into a whole discussion about moon dragons if you want.
Yes, please.
And that entire discussion is basically somebody used a telescope to look at the moon, and a bird flew between them and the moon, and they were like, "Big shadow on the moon, must be moon dragon." Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the leaps of logic some of these have.
Yeah, I felt that.
But yeah, I think that mostly covers what I talk about. Every now and then, when the mood's particularly good or when people bully me with support enough, I will just completely break down and be like, me love people, I'm appreciative, cry, But yeah, I think that covers our answers to that question. So, anything else off the top of your head? Yes, Koneko, that happened. That was a oh no.
Cialis, oh my god. Cialis and Kaneko are scary with their money.
So
every time.
Relatively recently, I made a mistake during a 24-hour stream to make a per sub thing of me complimenting someone.
Oh.
And then someone of the same level of just throwing support at people of Cialis came in and had a little bit of a war. So I was sitting there owing like 300 compliments to so many people. And it's like, I don't know 300 people. How am I supposed to how am I supposed to do this? So like 4 hours of that 24-hour stream was just dedicated to me being like, okay, let me say something to everybody. This is 300 people. You don't know 300. Go, Neko. But yeah, like 4 hours just got tied up with like, okay, not only am I hearing the sub alert go off, but I have to figure out this many people to compliment. So I understand the fear of Cialis. I understand.
Nice.
Yes. Face. Yeah, Cialis is spooky. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh?
It was during the 24-hour stream that, like, Kone was, like, the most Pepega energy running right, like, that day. Because she was like, we're gonna do 1,000 sets of exercise, not 1,000 exercise, no.
Oh.
She wants sets. So, like, we ended up doing, like, over 1,000 squats and whatever. And I was, like, just dying on the floor laughing. And there was, like, a clip of just me laughing on the floor for, like, a whole, like, good minute.
I vaguely recall something like that occurring. My focus is never 100% anymore, so it was like, yeah, you just dying on the floor laughing while everybody's suffering sounds like a thing that occurred.
Yeah, and then, like, that day I woke up early, right? I set my alarm to, like, wake up at, like, 5 a.m., but I woke up before 5 a.m., so I was, like, already, like...
Oh, please.
kind of out of it.
Koneko supplying that you didn't sleep on time either?
Kone was like, let's do Gartic Phone and try it out. And so we stayed up longer than I wanted to for Gartic Phone. And I woke up early on top of that. So I was like running on like, I forgot how many hours sleep. It was less than 6 hours. And we still did the 24-hour stream.
That's the one thing you try to get good sleep before one of those streams normally, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was actually more put together.
The owl composure.
I'm used to staying up. Oh, I didn't tell you this, but before I got internet with like my phone to
Yeah.
read, right?
Yeah.
I would take a flashlight, go under my covers, and read books, like physical books that way, because I had no other entertainment. I had my flashlight and a book, and I needed to finish Harry Potter. So
Yeah, I definitely remember doing something similar where I'm just laying on my bed with the borrowers open. It's like, well, I'm reading, and I fell asleep midway in a chapter. It's like, oh. Ay, ay, ay. You know, sleep schedules are a nice thing, I've heard. I've only
yeah,
gotten to
it's
hear
such a
about
myth,
them.
though. Yeah.
Has
But it
anybody
was
here
like a
actually
1
discovered a
week,
sleep
though.
schedule?
I think Nicole sleeps on a good sleep schedule. That's work.
Ay, ay, ay. People who actually have lives, oh no.
Meanwhile, I stay up 24/7. Let's go.
Cloudy?
Sleep dead.
Sleep is recommended at least sometimes.
Man, look, listen, I'm a mouse. I can hop between dimensions. I don't need sleep.
Ay, ay, ay.
That's how that works, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Sleep schedules are a myth, but you know what isn't? Sleep debt, says Koneko. Oh no, sleep debt.
Did you pay your debt?
Ah. Can I pay my sleep debt in like ice cubes or cheese? Or is that what people try to use caffeine for and it backfires? Is that why everybody's addicted to coffee?
Speaking of coffee.
Wait, ay, ay, ay.
Yes.
Jeez. The coffee addiction, huh?
Listen, I need my body awake.
Ay, ay, ay. Alright, well, anything else you'd like to bring up, or shall I move on to the next talking points?
You can move on for now.
Alright, move on for now. Oh, we will be back. I see. Ay, ay, ay. So, the next category after the free space, looking at my notes, is usually where I ask some more directly personalized questions as opposed to the general same format. So, the topic I'm going to be bringing up that I think is just fun to talk with and I enjoy as well, pre-commissioned doodles to send to the artist. And general, art ability.
Oh, yeah. I don't even try to make it look like nice for the doodle. I just give them whatever I can because I don't want to embarrass myself. I'm like, have a stick figure in this position. You can change it if you want, but I like this position. But if you want something else, you can change it. Whatever. Like that's like the one I give.
So,
I draw like a. So for Matsu and Mi's To the Moon cover, right? I actually had a sketch of just stick figure. We had lighthouse, we had the moon, and then we had like the two characters of To the Moon, and then me and Matsu. So like the position, they kept most of it, but they changed me and Matsu's position, which I was fine with because it looks really really good in the end. But yeah, stick figure all the way. That's mine. That's my
stick
doodle.
figure all the way. Pre-commissioned doodles. It really does help the artist when they get something like that, though, right? So
I give the doodle, right? And
yes.
then I give like reference pictures of
yes.
poses similar to what I drew. Just so they know. Just so they're like, what are these lines? Circle.
Ay. Yeah. So is that a thing you've always done with commissions, or did that start at some point, whereas like you did a couple commissions without that type of doodle?
I actually did a couple without the type of doodle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I can't find like perfect images, I would always include one. So like if I find like a position that I'm just like, this is it, right? Then I won't draw one. I'll just send like reference picture for expression and stuff. But like if there isn't, then I would actually doodle out a really scuffed version. but it conveys what I want, and they're like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, so long as it conveys what you want, that is the main purpose, eh?
Yeah.
Here, let me I'm actually going to dig through some of our conversation to see if I can dig up the Scuff doodles we did for the Auzilla one and the Sarukong. Let's see. Is that... Oh, yes. This one. Let me just bring this up here. Do-do-do. That glorious thing of like...
Yeah. Yeah.
And it may look absolutely scuffed or cursed if you're, you know, looking at it and thinking, oh, hey, what's going on? But at the same time, something like this is absolutely amazing for artists when you're trying to figure out a commission and just like, this is the general energy we want it to look like. You know, it's supposed to look something like this, right? Whereas if I dig up the end product that one became doo-doo-doo, 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 this one. Or is like, yeah?
Yeah.
So even those Scuff doodles are a very, very helpful tool.
I found it.
You found it?
I found the doodle for... This was the before, right?
Alright, let me toss that into download so I can bring it up for people.
And then let me find the after.
Squeak.
Image.
Save. Let me bring this up. So this that's now popping up on screen is the before image Al had. Yes. And then... Oh, this one's going to take a second to load up and save, huh? Doo-doo-doo.
It's not cursed. It's art. It's my beautiful art. Look at my beautiful art.
It's wonderful. Look at it. And then...
We have, like,
let me
actual
swap
version.
over to this, which I'm going to probably have to resize. Oh, yeah, that's so much bigger than the screen
Yeah.
like this. So that turned into this. Yeah?
Yeah. Sasuke artist.
So that is there's a lot of that where it is just fun to doodle the things, I think, and then we still get good results from the artist because we did a doodle.
Yeah. Take the before and then after.
Yeah, it is astonishing. Although, one question I do want to ask regarding that, do you have any plans or desires to, like, improve your own drawing ability beyond that, or are you just doing this because it's, you know, fun and useful?
Is Kone there? Is Kone there?
Ko was there at some point, but I'm not sure.
So what I wanted to do was I wanted to do like a draw every day for a month challenge with Kone or like another friend,
Yeah.
right? With like we look at reference and we try to like recreate it together. Cause I don't wanna like do it alone. Cause I know I will never be able to finish it alone, right? But if I had a friend to do it with me, that would be really fun. It would motivate me a lot also, right? And then Kone doesn't have an art tablet, so I'm thinking about just using like paper and like a sketchbook, because I have a ton of sketchbooks.
Hey,
right?
yeah.
So I really want to improve.
So I know I occasionally doodle and whatnot on sketch paper, and I don't have a tablet to draw on computer, but I will do my best to do cursed mouse doodles if need be. So if you wanted to drag me into any of that shenanigans, I'd be more than down as well.
That'd be great with like a whole bunch of people. We can just share it together.
Oh yeah, just the
great.
daily post of, and this is what we're drawing, and this is the cursed results from so many
Cursed
people.
doodles.
Okay, everyone, this is what we're drawing today. I expect this to be turned in tomorrow.
Here, let me see if I can dig up the doodles I did for part of that 24-hour that was brought up earlier, because I definitely did some cursed doodles at people's requests. Let's see. Oh, right, it's not in stream art, it's in quote-unquote art. Yes, that's where I save these nonsense.
God, you reminded me of all the cursed gremlin drawings I did now.
Ay.
Oh no.
Let's see. Do. Transform. Show this the appropriate way.
Oh,
So,
God, they're still in here.
All right. I've got it up. So, are you familiar with Chome? Chome mouse? Cho. Yes, no.
I don't think.
Purple mouse runs a mafia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I did a doodle of Scuff at some point, and this is about my drawing level of There we go.
Good job.
So yeah, that's about my level of drawing myself. So I look at your stick figures as like goals still.
Goals.
So if there is going to be that drawing thing, I would love to participate in such a cursed timeline.
Yeah. We should find like a group of people. That'd be great.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So a month of practice with drawing something every day, though. Do you have a particular theme you were wanting to bring up, or would that be like the group discusses something and then someone figures it out?
I was thinking like I was just gonna make a like if it was only me and Clint, I was just gonna make a channel where people post like pictures that they want to be redrawn. And then like if I'm gonna do a group one though, like we just have like a bunch of people post like pictures they want to be redrawn, and then I'll just choose one like every day.
Yeah. All right. Oh, sounds like outsourcing the what are we drawn type of thing, though. That's handy, though. Boy. So I think that covers more or less the art talk I wanted to go over, because I know that whenever we talked about the commission a while back, it was like, oh, back and forth doodles, this idea, that idea. And honestly, talking with people over commissions, I think is quite the fun or interesting activity, even if it's just two people talking about what they want to get done. Eh?
Oh my god.
So that's actually a question that pops into head as a correlation of this. Have you had any particularly good or bad experiences commissioning artists?
There's still that one commission I commissioned my friend that I haven't gotten, and it's been like 3-4 years.
Oh jeez.
Ow. Like 3 or 4 years?
Yeah.
Is the artist still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just need a poker.
I
just need a poker.
If it's been that long, I would strongly recommend, having a discussion about that. Because if it's been 3 or 4 years since the start of the commission where you are like, hey, can I get this done? And it's still pending, that's generally what's referred to as not good.
No, she was like busy with uni, and I was like, that's fine. And like she's back now. She's like just back now, so I'll ask her again.
Fair enough. And hey, there's the Neko in question, huh? Nico. Ay. You were brought up earlier, Nico. Hello. So, there is that. So, not exactly a bad experience, just a, wow, they got busy with life and...
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know some people have, like, the horror stories, especially with something like Skeb. Have you seen Skeb? Oh, building smash. Oh, glass shattering. Smash for Nico. Ay. So, are you familiar at all with something like Skeb? Or all that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I got one with Proxy. It was like, it's super cute. Wait,
So...
I think you've seen it. It's like a piggyback one.
I might have, but I don't recall off the top of my head if I did. This one?
Super cute.
Let's see. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in the board behind that when I start. It was the board.
Okay. Here, let me bring this up for everybody so they get that bit of reference context too. This does not need to be rotated anymore. Ba-da-bop-bop-bop.
That was like the first and only one I got. Skip with proxy.
So that is what I was referring to. Ay. So yeah, Skeb in particular is one I've heard a lot of horror stories about. Because it sounds like you got what you wanted, yeah? And I've heard some people, put in for a Skeb and it just comes out completely different than literally anything they wrote. Because, like, there's some, and it seems to be especially prevalent around the, those certain types of artists with the lewdness.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I've heard a few of them where it's like, okay, this mermaid gal wants to get, a nice pinup bit of art, and the art comes back, sometime later, and it's like, oh, egg laying? What? Wait, how did that follow? Or, let's see, another one that's like, okay, I want these two together in this, blue type of bit of art, and it just comes back with only one of them in the art and just some completely unrelated old dude. It's like, what? What?
Yeah.
So, Skeb is it's definitely hit and miss. So I'm glad that you got something good out of it, huh?
Yeah, Proxy actually asked me to write it in Japanese too. So I made sure to write it. I made it in Japanese.
So no translation needed.
Yep, yeah. So it doesn't go through.
Good.
Translator.
Yeah, but yeah, there's definitely some weird stuff with that website. So I get people just be like, "Ooh, artist I look up to from over there. Let's just throw money and get art." But dangerous waters. All right. Once again, I think that covers all my questions on the art front. So before I move on to the last category, anything else to bring up briefly?
Can I just mention, me and Kona haven't gotten one safe for work art together.
Ay.
So funny. I
don't know. Now that you mention it, ay. Ow, please. Oh, jeez.
And because I'm like Koneko commissioned me and Kone NSFW first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kone's was public, so I had some people come to my DMs oh, can I go? Can I also? I was like, go ahead. If you're having fun, just do whatever. I don't care.
Ay. Oh no.
I was like, what? You know what? If you're having fun, do whatever. Because when Kone asked me that, I was like, if you're having fun, sure, go ahead and commission NSFW. Because she was supposed to say no, but she still continued.
You were supposed to say no. Panic. All right, let's do it. It's like, ay. Oh, jeez. Ay. Let's see. It looks like we did have a question pop in from chat from Koneko.
Nah. No one's
Oh,
doing
wait.
that with me.
Why won't Ao do her vocal exercises? I thought that was going to be a different question, not a directed, pointed.
No one's doing vocal exercises with me.
Ay.
I can't. No, I do it alone.
Well, fair enough. Just how many people can you drag around to, get things done, huh? Saru do vocal exercises with Ao. Well, what even are, the vocal exercises? Is that, warm up for choir, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do stuff, or...
Up, but there's also, like increasing your range type of exercise.
Oh.
Lower range, high range, yeah.
Okay.
Basically, you just have to hit the notes. You just try and practice and keep on trying until your throat's like, okay, give in, I'll go lower.
So, that sounds like a really bad idea when my throat's already, being angry with me and the nose is like, damage. But I see. Listen, I will rest when I'm dead or something, huh?
No die, only live.
Ay, ay, ay. Listen, I'll live when I live. Okay? Alright. Well, let's see. Was there anything else? I think, Cloudy, were you trying to say something, or was that just a...
What?
Did you have a question to bring up, or was it just me
No.
misinterpreting the noise? Okay.
No, that's me making my natural noise of panic, you know?
The natural panic noises. You know?
Yeah, listen, you know, like nervous squeak or something.
That's fair. That's fair. And that also does bring up a question that I suppose I could technically ask. So, what are ow noises and the panicked ow noises? Like, what types of noises do you make?
I don't know what noises. Like, I didn't know I made those noises until I started like gaming.
Yeah.
Before I started stream, I don't play games. So, like when I stream, that's the only time I play games, right?
Uh-huh.
So like, I was just like, I didn't know I made that many various screeches, like ramble. I don't even know. I don't even know what sounds I make.
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah. So, wah, 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 panic and screeching. Or owl noises.
Like, I just went like bishi bishi for like no reason. It was so high pitched too. I was like, how do I even do that? I don't know. It was squeal during Mario Golf.
Oh jeez. Ay. And speak of the devil earlier, and here they come. Hello, casters. Thank you for the 7 months.
Dallas,
Jeez.
it's all your fault today.
Wait, what do you mean it's all their fault?
Dallas redeemed. So I stream loose, right? And
Yeah.
I have a card that's specifically, if they get the card, the 5 fragments of the super rare card, I'll play the horror game they choose.
Oh.
And like somehow Dallas keeps getting all the fragments, all the cards, and I have to play a horror game every Sunday now.
Oh, that is.
Slenderman today. It's Slenderman today.
You put it behind super rare 5 fragments, just deep into the
10. I forgot.
barrier, and then. Yeah. Well, good luck with your weekly horror streams, huh?
I keep telling them to not buy it because they can request one for like only 5,000. And I didn't make it that expensive.
Ay. Jeez. Well, it sounds like you technically put the option there, so you get to suffer for it, huh?
I want to take it away, but no one lets me. I hate this.
I mean, it's technically, your stream, your everything. You could do what you want, but I suppose there is a factor of keep the people happy, huh? Even if the people bully you at,
They're like all scabbing over, like, just...
Yeah.
Happy Game was not scary. It was like gore and gruesome and bloody, but I was fine with it. Oh, my mom's calling. Give me a second.
Oh.
Also,
right.
also my mom and my dad and my mom like always calls me in the middle of my streams. If you notice.
All right, so we got a true owl classic here, huh? All right. Well, in that case, while I was on the phone, if anybody is holding on to questions in chat, feel free to just throw them in chat. Me or Cloudy will pick them up whenever we can. Just ask them whenever you can, okay? Because we had the open floor section earlier, but we will just pick up the questions whenever.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, dang, this song is a bop, dude. Sorry, I'm also planning a list of songs to, practice to. So I'm just like,
fair enough. Oh, jeez.
Listen, man, nerves.
Listen, nerves are one thing, but you got chocolate, right? Look at all this chocolate.
Dude, I don't think I need any more caffeine and sugar in my system.
Oh, no.
Let's be fair,
Oh, looks like Fox is asking a couple of questions. Good. Let's see.
Perfect.
That's 50 Nyan redeems. I see, Koneko. The, yeah.
Excuse me. Ow.
And oh, yes, the infamous, oh my god, that's my wife that got clipped and turned into an audio clip for co-streams whenever someone gifts a sub, huh? And that is like For some reason, that is so infamous, and I've got it so dug in my brain, that anytime I hear a gunshot sound effect, my first reaction isn't a gun, panic. My first reaction is, oh my god, that's my wife. It's like, what? Oh, please. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, speaking of stuff like that, man, I just realized, dude, I still have your I as one of my notifications.
Oh no.
But it's a secret one. I made it a secret one, so don't worry. It won't be shared to the public. Ooh.
Until it is discovered. At which point,
which
all hell breaks loose.
Someone almost discovered it, by the way. So I got scared. I was like, it was just a really loud, just Saru going, ay, ay, ay.
Ay, 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 indeed.
Yeah, exactly. Also,
let's see.
Hey.
Yep. More questions for when Al returns from the phone call of the parents stealing her ear. Oh no. I was given the 1,000-yard stare now. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 questions so far. Alright.
Yeah.
Keep them coming, and we'll roll through them as we get the chance to. I
hit the wrong button.
Oi.
Listen.
The button's the button, huh?
I'm just gonna casually munch on the chocolate. No, I'm kidding. It's like, listen, I don't need my heart to explode.
You could munch some of the chocolate. Honestly, there's another question in chat that directly relates to the chocolate table, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I looked at it, I'm like, oh, this chocolate's so bad.
Welcome back, Al. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right, so we did get a few questions in chat while you were on the phone.
Oh.
So, Cloudy, if you want to take a couple of them?
Yeah, sure. Do your parents know that you stream? And if they do, what do they think and do? Brain. It almost ruined the question, but yeah. If they do watch, what do they think? You know?
So they do know I stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't watch it, right? But
Okay.
they do take the money.
Oh no.
I see.
They steal your boba money?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. But that's because my dad isn't working right now. So they take my brother's money, my money for rent and stuff. Yeah. So
Ay.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
Big panic though. Oh no.
But at the same time, they're also coming over and just bothering me in the middle of my stream. I'm just like, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They steal the boba money and interrupt stream.
Yeah.
Danger. Ay. Let's see. Another question in chat. Ow, how did you find Kone's stream, and what made you stick around?
So I found Kone's stream. I think Kone was the first person I watched on Twitch. Well, it was the only person I knew that I watched on Twitch, because Toll was the one who introduced me to Kone, right?
Yep.
And then they told me that they were a partner streamer. I was like, oh, that's great. I don't know what that means though. But that's great, right? I was like, yeah, partner streamers. That sounds great. Yay! I don't even know what partnered meant.
Congratulations! I have no clue what's going on.
I have no idea what that means.
And I watched them because they were Toll's friend. They were Toll's friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I like watching people play games, so I was just like, yeah, I'll just watch them every time, because Kona does stream a lot. So,
yep.
And I at the time she was streaming, I can always watch her, so that's how I started watching Kona. I don't remember what they were first playing when I watched though. It was really long ago.
Yeah. The other question was what they were first playing when you showed up, and there's a lot of things, huh?
Because Kona plays a lot of games.
Oh yeah, and I think for a while before I got to actually join up with that community, Ko was even more often streaming. To the point that the short stream meme came into existence of accidentally 12-hour streams every day or something.
Oh, back then there was a lot of VRC. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was a lot of VRC back then too.
Excuse me.
I see. In the olden days of VRC or something.
There's some people who ask me to do like VR chat streams, but I don't know what to do in VR chat, so I don't really do them. Yeah.
Well, the two ways I know VR chat stuff goes is either one, you explore around fancy worlds that have been made and just have an experience with a few people, or two, like a dozen people sit in front of a mirror and they commit the gossip or something, right? Those are the two states of VR chat I'm aware of.
Or sing.
Singing? Oh, yeah. Singing and dance
too.
worlds.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's a few things like that come to the mind. Only a couple of those are really like stream type things, though. Like the whole world exploring and just doing stuff.
Most of the time it's just people sitting in the mirror.
Yeah. I think I recall some memes like obtains full body, then proceeds to just lay down in VR constantly.
Yeah.
Like, or get full body, falls asleep in VR.
Oh no.
Conan wants me to get full body so I can do Just Dance with everyone.
Dance, ow. You know? That's certainly fun, and I've looked at full body and been like, it would be nice to be able to move my legs in VR, but also like, dude, wow, that costs money.
I would be doing handstands all the time, I'm not gonna lie. So.
Oi.
What?
Isn't that particularly, something with a headset on?
That's fine. That's what wires and like the ceiling is for.
The ceiling?
Yeah, man. Listen. You can't dance without hurting yourself a bit. Come on.
I feel like that's wrong, but we'll roll with it.
Listen.
Actually, Al, local dance expert here. You did a lot of dance and ballet. Is that a true statement, or can you dance without hurting yourself?
You have to stretch like before you dance.
But yeah, that's true.
You gotta stretch, right? And if you're doing I don't know, what is like intense like moves, you should have like a little bit of like protection before you practice them. But yeah, it is possible as long as you stretch beforehand. You don't want to sprain a muscle.
All right. In that case, Cloudy, I'm going to continue calling BS on that. You do not need to get hurt.
Listen, I breakdance for entertainment. Let's go.
As long as your dance doesn't break you.
Listen, yes.
Jeez. Panic.
Listen, I can't dance well. I try my best. Okay, that's it.
Fair enough.
Just Let's see. Dancing.
Any other questions pop up in... Oh, there was a question that popped up in chat that I missed earlier. So, Ow, is your bell broken? What's the point of wearing a broken bell?
The bell?
The bell. Yeah, the bell.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that one. The bell.
I don't know. I saw it and I was like, oh, it's cute. And I was like, Giddy, I want a bell.
So, I guess that answers the question, huh?
It's just there. It's just there for like decoration, yeah.
What's the point of wearing a broken bell? Decoration.
Decoration.
Fair enough. That was Dirt or Bust question. Let's see. Looks like a couple more popping up. Is that not why they call it breakdancing? Heck.
I'm trying to hold my laughing.
Alright, so the actual question for Al seems to be regarding the shine on your hair, I think. Is that hair or diamonds?
I think that's just the shine.
Yeah, I think it's just shine as well, but yeah, I see why they would be like, do you just randomly have diamonds on your head? Because it does have that shape.
Yeah.
It is a curious shine. They're shining like diamonds, one might say, says Koneko. Let's see. So, here's another question from Ciu. Does owl have 2 sets of ears? A cat ears and human ears? Or do you just have the cat ears?
So that's the thing. So my original character, like my actual owl representation, is human. Like it doesn't have cat ear, fox ear, whatever ears.
She's just a people.
It's just people, right? I showed you, right, Saru?
Mm-hmm.
I think some people here also know. So like, that's human, right? And then you have like this friend, like the cat model, right? The cat model. We have there's like the fox from Suika that I got. There's also kind of made me a wolf, which is a fox wolf, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So like, I'm just like my character is human, just like I guess
bringing up the art you mentioned with Toll
divine.
earlier. Yeah, clearly human in that. No, ears atop. Ay. But a wolf, a cat, a whole bunch of other models, huh? Ay. Let's see.
Yeah, the one that Kone made me, the model, she used her like sets for the boobs and the butt, so it's just like bouncy.
Ay. Fair enough though. But ay. Busty owl model, huh? A danger. Let's see. Where do you put your headphones? I'm going to assume this is following up on the ear question. Unless you wear your headphones sideways for some reason.
I do that sometimes. My hair's in the way.
Fair enough. Let's see. Any other questions slipping through? It looks like there's a lot of questions just pertaining towards what are Catgirl headsets like. It's like they're really bringing up the questions on the ears, huh? Yeah. Looks like we have a question from someone, Asian Equations, asking why so small.
I'm not small.
Heck.
What? No. No, I can smash buildings. I'm not small. I'm not small.
Not small. You know what? Before we get to the end of things, should we go up to, even bigger owl?
Even bigger.
Even bigger?
Even bigger.
All right. Even bigger owl. In 3, 2, 1. Boah.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Well.
Cloudy is facing the wrong way on this screen.
Yeah, why am I facing the wrong way? What happened?
Let me fix that.
No, I got it. I fixed it.
But I'm fixing it so it gets fixed next time, so you gotta unfix it.
Well, thanks.
Ay. All right. We have even bigger owl. Oh. Hello. Over the shoulder. Even bigger owl. Ay. The biggest owl. Ay. Let's see. Question from Koneko before we start trying to wrap up. What other types of animals would owl prefer to be? Any thoughts on that?
Oh, I wanted like a little sheep / lamb. Is that I like the horns a lot. Right?
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I've been called what is a hedgehog by my friends. Like that. I don't know how I feel about that, but like that would be fun to have.
Like on the one hand, an actual hedgehog by comparison, I can see that becoming cute. On the other hand, that just brings to mind
Sonic.
like Sonic the Owl Hog. It's like what? Owl the Sonic Hedgehog. Like Do you want your Sonic OC? That is.
Wait, I'm blue like Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's see. We got another question. What outrageous conspiracy theory do you think might actually seem like a logical argument? Is there anything like that that's just so out of the blue you think, it may not be right, but it makes just certain bit of sense?
I don't know about any conspiracy theories though. You would have to
Fair
educate
enough,
me
fair
on
enough.
that. Cause
Oh, listen,
like I don't know a lot of things.
there's a lot of them. We could talk about anything going from like flat Earth to the hollow sun to the moon being a man-made construction sent back in time to tell us how to make the moon so humanity can exist. Like there's a lot of them. If you want to, ever sit down and just be like, okay, conspiracies go. We got mole men, we got UFOs, anything you want. Ay, let's see. The moon becomes smaller than an egg. No. Moon is moon-sized. Ow, just big. Let's see. Do they live in a house? I assume so. I assume you live in a house of some sort.
It's like a condo.
Fair enough. You live indoors. That's as far. Let's see. Actual question: if Ao's so afraid of doing horror games, why does she accept them?
Because it was a card redeem, and I thought no one would get it. And then we have Sal's here who's just like, oh, let me just buy like 500 packs. Cause I'll make sure I get all the fragments, and then I have to do one every day. Cause it's required.
Yeah, fair enough. And one last one before I start wrapping up. What's been your favorite manga thus far? Or favorite light novel?
There's always the one that I go back to.
Mm-hmm.
The novel wise, it's just a super depressing one.
Yeah.
Which it's okay, we'll talk about it. But anime wise, I really love Gekkan Shoujo no Zaki-kun. If you guys know it.
My brain heard that and
favorite.
do not know.
My recent favorite is Uramichi Onisan, because that thing is just great. Yeah.
I just hear these titles and I'm clueless. Like, I hear the title, it's like, oh yeah, that sounds like an anime. And my brain's just 404s.
Yeah. It's like, it talks about this depressed man and his life working with kids in a kids show on TV is great.
Oh no, that sounds relatable. Oh no.
True.
You'll watch it and then go to work and be like, at least I live a better life than this dude, and be happy.
I'll watch it and then go to work and be like, I work with children too. What is this suffering?
Yeah. The children are so savage in that.
Oh jeez. I mean, that's just accurate to children. Like, that story I told earlier about, that kid, right? That's just one of several. There was a kid was just like, okay, let's throw pencils everywhere. And that happened multiple times while I was subbing, and I didn't have to deal with him the third time I subbed that class because he got expelled for chasing down a kid to fight them by pushing past teachers.
Oh my god.
So, like, kids are gremlins.
They're real gremlins. I have to work with
actual gremlins. Suffering. Alright. But to move on to our last category, since we've had pretty much open floor for a while now, unless there's anything left that either of you would like to say, I'll be moving on to our final 2 or so questions. Question 1. Ao, are there any major goals for your future that you want to do? Think like 2 to 3 or more years out. Big goals.
I haven't thought about any of them. I haven't.
Ow.
Sad boy.
Ay, ow, please. Well, are there any off the top of your head, or should I just move on to the short-term question?
I want to graduate.
You want to graduate? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, well, how about short-term plans? You know, next week or so, tomorrow, 5 minutes from now, anything short-term that you want to talk about or share?
Oh, a library share with Kona, right?
Mm-hmm.
For Hitman, for XCOM, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna do those, but now in my library, because I share with Kona, there's these like, if I scroll down to H, there's these like hentai games that Cialis gifted Kona, so now I have them too.
Ow.
I was just like, I looked at it, I was like going through the list, I was like, Kona, what are these games? And she's like, oh, I got those from Cialis. I was like, what? And she's like, I need it for my game count. I'm like, I see. Okay.
So, they are factoring into your short-term plans now, along with Hitman and XCOM?
I would say hopefully not.
Okay, that's what I was asking about. That's why I was like, wait a second.
Hopefully not. But I just want to mention and expose Kone's library.
Ay. Kone exposed. Oh no. Ay. So, XCOM, Hitman, and a horror stream, like, very soon, huh?
Yeah, and I want to play Yakuza also.
Ooh, Yakuza.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then Fast and Furious, because family.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What else was there? I had like a list somewhere.
She has a list.
I had like the list. I went through. I was like, I want to go through these games. Oh, there's also the Tsubasa game.
Oh yes, super great goalkeeper. Let's go.
Super great goalkeeper. Yeah.
I've definitely seen my fair share of co-streaming that game, and just the absolute level of anime they put in that football.
They're so tall and their head is so small. It's great. I looked at the manga. I was like,
yeah, there's some shots that been shown around where it's like, okay, this person looks literally 30 feet tall, standing in front of the goal. It's like, that makes sense.
Reaction has a nunny to it.
Ay. Alright. Well, in that case, I think we've covered major goals, short-term plans, and all that. So, normally when we wrap up, I ask the guest if there's anybody online that they'd like to raid and what the raid message should be. But there's also been talk that you'll be going and doing the stream after this. I
will, yeah.
So, should we just funnel them all towards you and your stream after this, or do you want to send a raid off to somebody?
We can ask them. What do they want to do? I don't really mind.
Well, Koneko's already given an answer, so.
Okay. Alright.
Time to raid Owl, they say.
Okay. I don't have my OBS open.
We'll give you the minute to open up things and get started, and then the panic ensues, right?
Panic button.
So, brief bit of just a wrap up at the end point. Thank you everybody in chat who brought along questions or showed up just to hear Al, because Al had a good chunk of experiences to share, from 6-hour transit times to just casually being asked to stream by a dozen people and finally caving, huh? Ay. Definitely sounds like there's a lot of stuff going on that just kind of passes through your head and is like, if it happens, it happens, huh? Don't forget being robbed by her family. Yes, of course. Being robbed by her family and interrupted during the process of earning the money she's being robbed.
Yeah.
Huh? Ay.
The mood.
Panic. Oh, jeez. All right, how's that booting coming along, Ow?
It's open. I will click start. There you go. We started.
Ay. In that case, Let's see. ___. There we go. Raid's gearing up. Whatever you just want to say for a raid message, I'm not sure, shenanigans-wise. You love raiding Ko before she's actually ready, and Ao takes the blame. Oh no, Koneko. Koneko with the evil schemes, huh? Alright, well, in that case, thank you all once again for showing up to watch the interview. Thank you, Ao, for actually, sitting down and doing this interview. Hopefully it was a good time, huh?
It was really fun.
Well, good. That's the one thing I can hope for, huh? Take care, everybody, and I guess you'll see Ao in about 3 seconds, huh?
Dude, yeah.
Peace, and take care. Pushing raid button now. Ba. Alright.